Hello world, my name is Ihor and today let's make a little beat from scratch on the Polyend tracker. So I've spent some time on the Polyend to learn it basically from scratch. I've never had trackers in my life. I don't know how they work. I didn't know how they work. Now I kinda do, but still lower your expectations from today's video because I consider myself as a really beginner on the tracker. I don't know how the performance thing works. Also the song mode, I didn't have time to explore it properly. So let's try to make a pattern and also get some inspiration from Tracklib. And also, this video is sponsored by Tracklib. Tracklib is an online record store for sampling. It features a growing catalog of original songs and tracks and multi-tracks for you to sample. I mean actual songs from actual artists and multi-tracks of that songs for you to sample. And what's great about the Tracklib is that it's easy, fast, and affordable to clear all the licensing for these tracks. Let me show you how it works real quick. This is a Tracklib, and you have to be logged in, and you have to have your subscription going. And then you can search by tracks or by different collections. These are, for example, collections made by artists with their favorite tracks. Or you can search by genres, or by artists, or even by labels. Let's say, for example, you like this track from Sean Lee and Paul Elliott. So it says the BPM and the key and some additional information about it. You can download it for just 1 credit and then use it, sample it, resample it, put effects on it and do whatever really you want and make a track with it. And then at the moment that you decided to release the track where you sampled this one, you can come to Tracklib and clear the licensing. This particular track was in category C. What does it mean? That means that you're gonna pay $50 to clear the license for this track, and then the revenue share, depending on how much of the sample or of the original track did you sample into your own track, how many seconds, depending on that, you're gonna pay a different percentage. For example, for category C, if you sampled 2 seconds or less, you're gonna just pay 2%. If it's 50 seconds or less, 10%. If it's 60 seconds or less, 20%. Super easy and straightforward. And since I mentioned the subscription plans, let's check the pricing. So Tracklib has 3 different tiers. The most popular one is standard at $14 per month, or there is a cheaper one, essential, at $6 per month. Or you can use a link in the description down below and get 30 days trial with 15 credits on your account for free. And that's actually a double to the default trial that they give on the website. So use that link and have fun. And now let me quickly find a track that I'm planning to use on the tracker to make a track from scratch, actually. So I was searching in genres, and then I went into the R&B and soul. There is subgenres over here, and I selected the psychedelic soul. And there we have it, Young Buddha. I actually liked the tracks of Young Buddha. And this one I like quite a lot. And I think this one has quite a lot of potential for a track. Let's listen to it. It's an interesting one, right? Cool. What's amazing about Tracklib actually, that you can loop stuff. Like you can select how many bars or measures to loop and then listen different parts of it, how it's gonna loop, or even add beat to it. Track is ready, video is done. Just kidding. So, how do I disable that? This track also has multi-tracks, as I mentioned before, like bass and percussion and reversed piano separately. But I'm going to download an entire track because it's kind of instrumental and I can already hear how I'm gonna be using it. So I'm gonna go here and click download. So track, no idea, Young Buddha, download the track. So now this track is downloading, and whenever it's done, I'm gonna upload it into a tracker and we're gonna start making music. Nice. So we've got the sample loaded over here. If I go into the instruments, I've loaded the sample that we downloaded from the Tracklib, and also a couple of other sounds. So if I switch to the instrument over here, we can hear this, the sample from Tracklib, and then kick drum and different percussion sounds, and also the bass line. I know that this one is A flat minor, so we're gonna be using the bass line A flat minor, hopefully. So let me go and put kick drum first, because we need some kind of time measure, and I'm gonna go into 64 steps length of the pattern, and also let's go into 126 BPM. So this kind of stuff. And yeah, back to pattern, edit, and I'm gonna select the kick drum. Cool. And step jump is gonna be 4, and then we can just record it, basically. Switch to the instrument and record all the steps. Nice. And now if I switch to step jump 0, I would like to add like a ghost kick over here. So it's gonna be again the same kick. But I'm going to go into the effects one and select low pass filter here. So where is it? Yeah, low pass. Oh man, low pass. And this one, yeah, again, low pass. I think it's a little bit too loud, but we can fix it. So there we go. And then if I go into the instrument parameters over here, we have an envelope. And on the tracker, actually, there are like several ways to affect the volume of the sample. And when I started, I was always using this volume over here. But the problem with this volume to adjust the volume of the sample is that then when you use volume as an effect, for example, if you need to make one thing louder, another one quieter, it is using this volume as well. And I think it's not really kind of handy in that case. But I found out that I can use actually amount of envelope to adjust the kick volume. So we can start maybe like this. And also let's make it a little bit shorter. Not with decay, but rather with release. Yeah, like this. And a little bit of decay, and lower sustain a little bit, and then bring up the amount. So yeah, I think that's it. That is perfect. And the last one is gonna play like a ghost kick. Yeah. And you know what we can do here is select the second effect and go into volume. Make it a little quieter. Yeah, something like this will work. So basically we right now have a kick drum. Maybe I'm just gonna go and put a little bit of overdrive to it. Yeah, like this. And a bit dirt. Yes, perfect. And now let's go again back into pattern, into track 2. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna arm only track 2 over here, so that we can record only on track 2. And then let's select an instrument, which is gonna be our sample. Now let's delete this one. And I'm gonna go into sample playback and go into beat slice. And here, if I hold shift, I can select how many slices do I need, and then equally slice this sample into the slices. But with this, we should actually zoom it in a little bit more and then adjust the samples, because they are not really on the grid, because the sample itself was a little bit like, like like human plate or something. And now I'm gonna go back to our pattern and let's try to play something. So we have this, all the samples. Let me just go again into the instruments over here and again into the envelope and just lower the amount of envelope because it's too loud. Yeah, like this is fine, maybe 60. Yes. And also let's go and introduce a low pass filter with a little bit of resonance. I'm just gonna start like this. Nice. And back to pattern and let's play it. Yeah, something like that. Let's try to record it. I just messed it up. Let me just go again. Shift up, delete. Let's try again. Yeah, I think that's gonna work, but I would like to fix a couple of things. I think this one is a little bit too late, so I can copy paste it here, and this one I can delete. And then here, what we have, so I can copy this one. Yeah, copy this one over here. Yeah, delete this one and copy this one. Put it here. I think that's gonna work. And actually, let's let's go again down here and change this one into this one. Copy it and paste it here and delete this one. So basically, recording live is a little bit hard for my fingers because these guys are a little bit too small. And also when recording to one track, while you're holding the note and pressing another one, it's not going to be recorded. Like we have only this track armed, right? So it's not going to be recorded because the previous note is held, basically. Yeah, let's listen. Yeah, something like that. And here, let's stop it and let's add the clap. So to add the clap, it's on every other kick actually. So I'm gonna put like step jump to 8 and select the clap. And then we can just, yeah, put it there. Every 8 steps. And let's have a listen. Of course, it is too loud. We can go into the instrument parameters, again, envelope. Yeah, maybe a little reverb. Not too much, just a little bit. Some noise gonna be added and a bit of overdrive. can go back to the amount. I'm gonna go again into our... So if I add a little bit attack on our sample, yeah, and make the sample a little bit quieter. Okay, and again our clap is a little bit too loud. So basically the thing about the tracker is that I so get used to work on the, on the tracks. So if I have a kick track, and then I'm kind of, my mindset is that, okay, I have a kick on this track, fully occupied by kick, and then I, change the sample on this track and, work with it. On the tracker, you have to think about the instruments first. So you're working on the instruments, and then you're putting the instruments on the grid over here on the pattern, like first instrument or seventh instrument or second instrument, but everything is about instruments. So every sample that is loaded is an instrument. And then if you're working on the sound, like on the sound design, or like basically changing the sample, you're working on the instrument, and then you can easily change it like to kick, and you have all the kick parameters. You can change it into clap, you have all the clap parameters and stuff like that. So that's the mindset that I have to change. So clap is fine, I think. Nice. Now let's go and add the hi-hat actually. So I'm gonna go, yeah, we can use the same track actually. So I'm gonna go here, and step jump is gonna be 4. Instrument, we have closed hi-hat over here, and yeah, we can fill it in. Every 4 steps, so it's gonna be an offbeat hat. And again, the concept is easy, that I can use one track for different samples, for different instruments. Let me go again into clap, because I think it became too loud or something. And then into hi-hat. Yeah, like this. Maybe, what we can do again, let's go into here, into effects. And then if we go back to pattern, maybe we can add some ghost or additional hats actually. So I can copy, paste, no step jump. And then as an effect, we can select the volume. So 50%, I think it's middle. So just quieter like this. Yeah. And then we can copy this one and add it somewhere, maybe here. Yeah, here. Let's listen. Yeah, and maybe we can have it like this. And let me select this one. And I think, yeah, like this. I just don't really like the first one because I put it too early. Let me just delete this one as an instrument and put it right here. Yeah, and this one is too early, so we copy this one, delete, and maybe put it here. Yeah, I like it. And maybe for the hi-hat, we can go and again, yeah, add just a little bit of reverb. So the next thing, let's work on our bass line. I'm gonna go into track 4, and that's gonna be our bass line. I'm gonna arm track 4 just for recording, and let's listen to what we can do with our bass line. So as an instrument, yes. Oh yeah. Just go into the instrument parameters, make it touch quieter, sustain a little bit like this, release a bit of decay on the envelope, and a little attack. It's kind of really clicky, I don't want it. Yeah. Let's try to play a little bit and then record. Okay, maybe something like this. I need to find the right measure. No, it's too fast. Yeah, something like this. We can fix it afterwards. Nice. So the only thing I would like to do is to delete these off things over here. I don't really need to, you know, have the gate going. I just rather have notes, hitting, and yeah, that's it. I'm not sure if I like hit the scale properly or whatever. Sounds good to me. Okay, there we have it. Hitting a little bit too hard. Maybe we can mix it a little bit better, but we can do it at the end anyways. So let me go into yeah, here, and back to our instrument over here. And here I would like to go into the cutoff and set the LFO to it. So I really like this long one, which goes over like 128 steps. Basically for us is twice the pattern, and the amount, of course, a little bit here. So it's gonna change the filter cutoff a little bit over time. And with the quite obvious resonance, we can hear it clearly. And I'm gonna send this into reverb. And if I go back to master, reverb, yeah, it's fine. Delay, the only thing with delay, we have to make it like this. Maybe, yeah, feedback is fine, filter is fine. By the way, it's a new delay in the tracker with the new software on it, with firmware on it. It has a filter and it's improved delay actually, so it's cool. And yeah, let's unmute. Okay, that works. I can go again. So where we are, yeah, it's bassline. Let's go back into volume. I think we can sample as well, and I think it needs to be quieter. Yeah. Okay. I keep making everything quieter actually, but anyways, that's gonna work all right. So I think we can add some percussion over here. We have like snares and different kinds of percussions on the track 5, and hit record. Yeah, like this. And then we can also maybe some other percussion. Maybe this one. Yeah, like this. And let's mix them a little bit. So we have our 9th, which is a rim shot. This one. Again, we can make it quieter a little bit, shorter, quieter. Then go into the effects, reverb, and delay. Yeah, it's gonna add some like stereo image to our sound. Yeah, I like it. And we go back to pattern. And yeah. We can actually make it a little bit quieter. And the snare quieter as well. So snare is our 8th instrument. I'm gonna go and select the snare, go into here, make it quieter. The snare. Yeah, 50 is fine. Again, shorter. Release, we don't need it long. And there was something else. There was another hat at the end. Yeah, the 5th instrument. This one we can heavily send into reverb. So that it only hits once, so why not bring it too much? Yeah, like this, and then we go back here and yeah, do it like this. Okay. And snare, let's send the snare into the delay. So basically I'm gonna go again into instruments, effects, delay. Nice. So this percussion kind of creates a stereo image for our track. And what we can also do, again, we can go into instrument parameters here and pan them a little bit. So snare -6, then rim +10, and then there was some, yeah, clap can go like this, and this hat can go into here, and the closed hat a little bit here, so that we don't have them all like hitting in our face, but a little bit pan around. I know that's like not the best mixing tutorial, so I don't think I'm good at mixing anyways. So let's recap a little bit. So we have our kick drum, our melody, hi-hat and clap, so our like high energy stuff, sort of. Then we have our percussion that supports the high energy. I actually think that we need to make kick quieter instead. Yes. Maybe like this. No. Yes. Yes. Yeah, and now let's go into the master. We have bass boost here. Space. Let's add a little bit of space. And fit it into the limiter. Want to mute the bassline, so that's where actually the muscle memory fails a little bit for me, because on the Electron machines I find it real quick, but here I need to struggle a little bit now and then. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today's video. Thanks Tracklib for sponsoring this video, I really appreciate it. I think Tracklib is an amazing service to find tracks to sample and have fun with them. Actually, for me, Tracklib brings a lot of inspiration. I hope you enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you've learned something new for yourself that you can apply to your own music production workflow, or at least got inspired to go and make music. There are a couple of ways to support me and my channel. First of all, there is Patreon, there is a link in the description. Check those tiers and maybe become my patron, actually. I also post the affiliate links in every video to the gear that I feature in my videos. You can use those links to purchase if you're interested. You don't have to, but here they are. And also help this video to go through the algorithm. Like it and subscribe to my channel, and maybe a comment, and yeah, if you have any questions, feel free to comment and ask them. And if you would like to check another beat from scratch videos, you can check either this one or that one. I appreciate you, and until the next time, have fun.